Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Super Auto Pets. It's been a little bit, but today the Unicorn Pack update, I'm saying the Unicorn Pack update like it's a new pack. It's not, it's a bunch of balance changes to the Unicorn Pack and some other stuff. I know Monkey got nerfed, Giraffe got nerfed, which is kind of funny. I think some tweaks mostly meant for competitive players. Jerboa got nerfed. Only one trigger a turn, hallelujah. Maybe this will make customs manageable again. I'm so tired of Jerboas. Here we see excellent use of the love potion, putting it on a sneaky egg, or health potion. It does nothing. And with the new update, some pets get tweaked, changed. And we're talking about one of them today. Or not talking, I guess, showcasing. It was immediately the first thing I tried to do once I read the patch notes, and that was Ouroboros. I believe the Ouroboros got, saying upgraded, like that's a thing, not nerfed, buffed. That's, listen, it's been a while. But you can see our strategy with the Ouroboros is going to be to try and to just swap in random pets, and hopefully they provide enough. I don't even know if tempo is the right word. See, that's a waste. Kind of a bad play there, and they're going to lose their temp stats. We'll get into temporary stats later as this progresses a little bit. There's the pen gobble, which gives extra mana. And here we do that, we have the Wyvern, and we really want the Worm of Sand, because with the Ouroboros we're going to be rolling a lot, so we're going to want those roll buffs. I didn't realize that Kraken got changed to be a Fate pet, but you can see that working there. I also didn't realize that the Yeti got changed, and we'll see that a bit later. Don't ask what the positioning is here. I don't know. I think it's going to work out, though. They're going for one big lucky cat, and we're able to take him down here. So, we're at 3-3. It's about as mid as you can possibly get. But we get another Worm of Sand, and another Ouroboros. And then we're going to sell our previous Ouroboros to get the big one. Does it need to be in the back? Not really. Here we can see the new Mothman, which gets more stats for getting ailments. Unfortunately, we get egged there to go down to 2. We're going to upgrade our Worm of Sand, and we get a Yeti. As you can see, the Yeti is now start of turn, and that interacts with both the Worm of Sand and the Ouroboros in a really interesting way that I'll try to slow down once we get to that turn. You can kind of see it in action. I believe we're going to drop down to lethal here. Yep, with them using the Ambrosia, which is similar to a melon. And let's run this slowly. And you can see we have our 4 rolls, and then the temp stats from the Ouroboros show up on the units. So that's cool. And very lucky breakpoint there to get the win, stay alive. And you can see the same breakpoint shenanigans there. And you can see that I believe when our unit is better than whatever the Ouroboros is combining with, it just adds the temporary stats. Like usually when you do that with a pet and you combine in, you get a +1/1 added for every duplicate pet that you add on. But I believe when that pet is less than the previous one, those temporary stats that were added, they stack. And we'll see an example of that later. I can't confirm that's how that works. I'm not Obviously, I don't know what's going on with this team. Be able to get the win. Again, I'm not entirely sure that's how that works. And we're gonna upgrade our Yeti, which means we're guaranteed. Yeah, you can see the added stats there. And you know, our team's looking pretty strong due to the Ouroboros temp stats, which is wild. Like, it used to just give health and it was awful. And now it's actually a usable pet, which is crazy. Good break point there, and we live. And now I'm starting to have hope. You're going to see right when we add that one, the 33 plus the 20 gets us to 46. Which I don't believe is exact adding, but it should be adding, or it should have added 24 because we had 8 roll, or 21 because we have plus 3 for every roll, and the Ouroboros goes up to 7. I don't want to do the math. If you want to do the math yourself to check if that hypothesis is correct, go ahead. Here's where it really gets weird. All of a sudden, our Wyvern becomes a 50-50. Shock of the century. And like, we have pretty good stats. Like, there's not a ton of protective equipment in Unicorn Pack, and here we face a Vampire Bat team. I've seen a few more of these than I had in the past, just because there is a new update to the Vampire Bat. It made it do a bit more damage. I'm not sure if it has more triggers now too. You can see the 33 plus 39 gets us to a 61-61. And the Wyvern added, we get another 50-50. And here I'm like, our team's massive. We have a giant behemoth and like 2 almost 50-50 units, but I mean, look at that team. They're running like the same strategy, but we get the win anyway. And there we go. It's the Ouroboros, Yeti, Worm of Sand, rolling team. The Wyvern just kind of stayed there, and the Wyvern came in clutch, getting us both the Worm of Sand early and the Yeti early. So there you go. The Ouroboros is actually usable now in Super Auto Pets, and it was pretty fun. I'll see you in the next one.